Got a couple of holes up here I'm going to patch. And this fascia board is higher than 8 feet on this wall. So from the ground to up there is about 9 feet. So when I'm up here, I can't quite reach. Okay, so it's too high to reach. And a lot of people will just grab their 6-foot ladder or their 8-foot ladder, or 4-foot ladder or whatever and set it up on the roof and go like this. And set it up like this here. Okay, so that is dangerous, guys. There's two things you can do if you've got a roof line that's this high to make it safe, and you really need two people is really the right way to do it. One is you can, because these legs here are not very strong. These legs on the ladder are not very strong. So if you just jump up on your ladder here, chances are you're going to crack or break one of these legs if it's aluminum, or it can bend and fold underneath. Not a safe thing to do. So one of the things you can do is, if you have a helper, he can hold the ladder up as high at the highest point he can, and be the other legs and kind of, you know, help you out with the other person up on the ladder. On this roof, you could probably get away with that because you're only going to need to be on the ladder one step. But if you were going to need to be up on this step right here, you better have a pretty big guy on the other end of that ladder. I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, you know, in other words, it's really not safe to be up that high. You can maybe get up in your second step. It would be the highest, absolute highest you could even go, with a guy just holding the front of the ladder. So what I'm going to show you guys is how you really should be setting up this, and so that the right way to do this, so you don't fall and get hurt. So on this house, I actually have a level pretty level platform right here, and so I can use a 6-foot ladder. But if I had to put the ladder down here, I could use an extension ladder and do the same thing, and set the plank that I have here up on a higher rung. Now, in order to get on that plank, another person's gonna have to be standing on the bottom of that ladder to counterweight the ladder. So I'll just show you on this one here, I don't really need a counterweight. Let's take a look. So since this ladder is pretty well level, it's a little bit downhill, it's not bad. You're able to set the plank up, which I can use myself. I use like a 2x8 or 2x10 or larger piece of wood, or if you have a nice aluminum plank, that's when they come in handy to reach something that's higher like that. And so like if I was going to do this whole wall, I'd have a longer plank. I'd just have one from the peak all the way over to my ladder, and that would give me the extra room that I need. If let's just say it was 2 feet higher than it is, because if it's not, I'd probably just stand on the first rung and have somebody hold the ladder myself, because I'm tall enough I can reach it. But if you're in that position where you need to get to a higher wall, the thing is you can use a plank and ladder, and that's the type of setup that you can use to safely get to that. Now, OSHA's going to tell you need to have, you know, anything over, I believe it's 6 feet, you have to have a safety rail. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to violate OSHA guidelines. Make sure that you check your OSHA rules and make sure you're doing it right. But to be safe, you know, that's the best way to approach something like this. I'm just kind of giving you guys that don't know ways to think about using your ladders the right way, so that you're being safe and not going up on a ladder too high. Like if you went up on that third rung and that thing was up on that angle, that's pretty dangerous. Where this even right here is not it's pretty safe. You know, I'll walk up on it and show you. You know, you could, if you really wanted to sturdy this up, you could put a sandbag underneath here to hold it. We like to use those wood chip bags, but then I can reach all the way to the corner, stand up here, and I can touch right here, and not have an issue. So anyway, just a little way to set up ladders for you guys who are still learning. A lot of you guys probably already know this, and that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fill those holes up. Sick of looking at that. All right, so I'll talk to you in the next video.